Homicide 1899. The case of 38-year-old Henry Middlesbrough. Henry Middlesbrough was convicted of wounding with intent to murder his wife. He tried to hack her to death. Henry Middlesbrough had been a labourer. He and the woman had lived together at 57 Caledonia Street in Bradford as man and wife. His wife had been a hawker of greengroceries. He threw an iron bar at her on Friday the 9th of June 1899 following a quarrel and broke her arm, and a while later he attacked her with a table knife and attempted to cut her throat. He afterwards attempted to commit suicide. His wife was taken to the Royal Infirmary. The court heard that his wife had put one of her baskets at the front door and that Henry Middlesbrough had kicked the basket over without any apparent reason. Henry Middlesbrough then commenced to abuse her and used several threats towards her. After that, his wife went off on her usual rounds and returned again at about 11:30 a.m. and then started hawking again at 1:30 p.m. and after returned home again about 3 p.m. She then went out to the green market to renew her goods for the morrow and returned home again at 5 p.m. It was said that at that time she ascertained that a letter containing a postal order from her son had been received, which Henry Middlesbrough had already opened and taken out the postal order. She asked Henry Middlesbrough for the postal order, but he refused to give it up and said, "Before I would give it to you, I would fire it." Henry Middlesbrough eventually threw the postal order into the fire. Then, after some quarrelsome words had passed between the two, Henry Middlesbrough picked up an iron bar and struck her several violent blows about the head and arms, rendering her unconscious. When she regained consciousness, she found herself at the bottom of the chamber stairs with Henry Middlesbrough hacking at her throat with an ordinary table knife. Several neighbours heard the struggle, and one of them saw Henry Middlesbrough cutting his wife about the neck. However, she was subsequently assisted by the neighbours, and a doctor was sent for, who attended to her injuries. When his wife gave evidence at the trial, she said that Henry Middlesbrough had been under the influence of drink at the time. She said that when she regained consciousness at the bottom of the stairs, she heard the children screaming, "Oh, he's killing Mama." She said that she didn't see the knife, but felt someone sawing at the back of her neck with a knife. Henry Middlesbrough was convicted at the West Riding Assizes on the 6th of December 1899 and sentenced to 7 years penal servitude. Caledonia Street has since been redeveloped and is now a partly derelict industrial area.